Alright everyone, how about a Is This You reading? Huh? I got a profile right here of somebody in my pre-shuffle. I asked the universe to give me a chunk of my viewers. Tell me about them. Let's build a profile. Well, I did. We're going to look at the profile. You'll see if it's you. Pull a roll of general energy off of that profile, some advice, and some future influence. I got almost all of that right here in the pre-shuffle, but we'll see where it goes anyway. This may or may not be for you. There's a whole playlist of these now. Go find one. If we haven't gotten to you yet, we will. This is just pure energy reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. General reading, of course, may or may not resonate with you. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot, or this title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. Okay? This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. So who is this? Who do I hold in my hand here? Well, I hold somebody who thinks if they walk away from their divine masculine, it's somebody who's holding on a little too tightly, a little too tight. You haven't separated yourself. You haven't taken the advice fully of separating yourself and going about your business, leaving the door open for them. Right here I got it. You think if you walk away, 8 of Cups, right? You walk away from happiness here. You walk away from the divine masculine. And the truth is, that's not true. Knight of Swords, it'll bring them right to you. It always does, as soon as they feel the loss of the connection. But it also opens up a whole new world for you. If you let go of this person, you open yourself up to options you didn't even know you had. All right? Total transformation with the Death card and an Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. It's actually your destiny to do this. All of this is playing out with the star here, is playing out a destiny. It's your destiny to learn your lessons from this soulmate connection that you're in, this person you're watching readings for who ran from you, whatever it is. It's your destiny to walk toward your own happiness, to learn to make your own happiness. Other people don't provide that to you. I know some of you are pissed that this person isn't there. Why the fuck did they reject me? Kind of energy there. I can dig that, but there's a lesson in it for you. Okay? If somebody wants to leave, let them go. They'll regret it. And in a case of a soulmate cycle, they'll fucking show back up. Because that creates a void. And I've been teaching you about that. Nature abhors a vacuum. It fills voids. That's what it does. But anyway, that's the profile. Let's find out. I want to find out about this. If you do that, I want to find out about this new beginning. But first, we're going to get some general energy on that profile. Okay? We're going to pull 4 cards here. 4 cards, tell me about that pre-shuffle, universe. Tell me about that profile. Tell me more. What do we got here? Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. At the bottom, the affecting energy. Wow. 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups. The Star again. And the Ace of Wands again. A couple cards from the pre-shuffle coming back. And a couple not there. 5 of Cups bookending the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's your feelings of regret. It's your feelings of resentment towards this situation, whatever situation. It could be, this is broad spectrum energy, so it doesn't have to be your soulmate. It could be your career. Maybe you're bummed you didn't get the promotion. I don't know, but being bummed is actually a bad energy. The universe reads it as desperation, which is repellent. Okay, so yeah, be bummed. Be upset for a minute. Acknowledge it. Go fine. What can I learn from this? Pick it clean. Pick it like the last bit of meat on a turkey at Thanksgiving. Pick it clean. And then move on. You're getting in the way of a passionate new beginning here. Of something that's destined for you and it's emotionally fulfilling. You're getting in your own way. This energy, and I think this is the primary message here. This 5 of Cups. People do this all the time. This is how people fuck themselves energetically in life. They hold resentment. They hold regrets. They hold a grudge, as we often say in our pop culture. They hold a grudge of some kind. There's some sort of grudge energy way deep down. Why the fuck did this person run from me? How dare they run from me? Right? I got roses and rainbows in my pants. The person they're with is a goddamn dwarf. I don't know. Whatever the case is, maybe you do have roses and rainbows in your pants. There's plenty of other people that want to get in there. And there's plenty of fish in the sea, like we say. That kind of energy the universe reads as as desperation. It's a classification of energy, desperation. It's just repellent. Okay, it reads it, it's just repellent. It repels things from you. Your destiny is to learn from this and have this new beginning. Let's find out what else the universe wants to say. You've got something big trying to get to you. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, and underneath that is a Queen of Pentacles. Learn that lesson. If you want the Ace of Pentacles, crossing it is the Queen of Pentacles. If you want the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles waits for nothing. It's one of the finest energies of the balanced Empress. It really is. The Empress doesn't hold grudges and things like that because she knows about energy, male or female. She knows that when you do that, it's repellent. It'll keep the thing you want, the thing you're angry about that's not coming towards you. It will keep it at bay. The universe reads it as desperation. Whether it is or isn't, the universe is just energy. All right? It's not gonna, it's got set gears, shall we say, okay? And that's the gear of repellent. All right, advice column. What else the universe want to tell you here? Let's find out. What do you want this person to do, universe? Or have I already said it? I don't know. Sometimes I have. Sometimes I can read the whole energy that's here. But, sometimes I get ahead of myself. But I don't think so. I think that's something you need to know. I think it's something you don't know. I think some of you might even be in denial that there is this Five of Cups, this sad horse energy in you. A little maybe resentment, a grudge, a little bit of regret, whatever, sadness. Yeah, feel it. Let it flow through. It'll go away. It's not going to last forever. It's only lasting forever because of grudge energy and things like that. You keep replaying it over and over again. And as you do that, it builds. Negative energy feeds itself. It just grows and snowballs. Let it flow through. Just like the stages of grief, it'll pass. All right, what do we got here? The Fool. The Page of Swords. Lovers. Jesus Christ, your destiny is amazing. These cards aren't clarifiers. It's a separate row of energy, but the positions always matter. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Man, your life is trying to change. It's trying to change all around you. The Wheel of Fortune bookending the Fool. Even the bird knows. And he's a bird. Yeah, and he's a Pisces. Okay? Come on. Your life is trying to change here. But there's a level of disappointment that's blocking emotional fulfillment. The Page of Swords, it's disappointment, right? It's sometimes read as disappointing messages and things like that. Yeah, maybe something didn't turn out the way you expected. So fucking what? That happens all the time. The love geese are in the air here. Your destiny is playing out. It's on hold until you pull up your bootstraps. You've got to get rid of this. Right here. And again, I see it here, the Fool. If you move on from this, you start the whole new journey. This is bookending the Wheel of Fortune, which is tied to the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. The energy is set for it. Okay, now whether this has anything to do with your soulmate connection or just a job in your life or just the way you're living or something, whatever it is, it's broad spectrum energy. It doesn't matter. There's something deep. It's the first card that came out. There's something deep inside you. For some of you, it's very obvious. But for others of you, you might be in denial that this is you. This could also be you in the future. There's no time in the energy. This could be future influence. Whatever the case, whether it's on the surface and easy for you to say, yep, this is me, or deep down, think about it. Do you wake up sometimes and just run something through your head that happened with something, be it the soulmate connection or something else, just run it through. And then it gets you all mad again, then you got to calm down, you go outside, you have a cigarette or you drink a beer or whatever it is. All that is repellent to energy. It repels anything good from coming your way. It truly does. The energy's already set. You got to release the disappointment. And once you remove that card, and remove this card, look at your reading. Okay? I'm giving you a visual right now because you can't read energy like me. You're not here reading and feeling what's here. I just gave you a visual. I removed those two cards. Now your reading is the Nine of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. Fucking amazing, isn't it? Unfortunately, those cards are there. That needs to be removed. Any kind of disappointment, work past it. Work through it. Forget about it. Pull whatever lessons you can out of it. What did it teach you? Take those lessons and apply them and move forward. You're filling a void with disappointment and grudges and regret and all of that. And questions that you're at. Why did they do this? Why did they? Leave the questions for the tarot readers, right? Watch readings if you want. Watch them neutral, right? Leave the door open. If you're waiting on your soulmate, leave the door open. Go about your business. Take whatever lessons you can from it and explore. I'm telling you, your destiny is there. There's something fantastic here waiting to happen, but it's jammed up a little bit. What's the future influence? I guess I'll prove it to you right now. What's the future influence on this? Assuming we can remove those two cards, what's the future influence here? I don't know what the universe is going to give me. I'm not sure, because it gave me the Page of Swords here in what would have been a perfect row. Each row has one card that knocks it out from being perfect and beautiful. All right. I'm not sure what the universe is going to give me in future influence. It might think some of you are just stuck in this, and it might give me a negative future influence. Or, for the majority of you, perhaps the advice was enough. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. That's the shuffle it wants. It won't let me shuffle again. Six of Wands, future influence. 6 of Wands, victory. Minor Arcana, though, it's dependent upon your free will. It's dependent upon these two cards going away. I see how the universe is going to play this. High Priestess. Follow your soul. It's the card of Toucan Sam. All right? Use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. Right? Toucan Sam, he follows his nose. He always finds Fruit Loops. Loves them Fruit Loops. I do too, but I'm too old to eat them. But either way, follow your nose. Okay? Follow your intuition. This is not intuition, by the way. And this is the road if you do. It's bookending that. Page of Pentacles. There's something. Take your lessons from it. There's something you learn from this that benefits you in the future. There's something you... I took a peek at what the next card is. It's right here. Just listen to me for a minute. Please follow the advice here. Okay? Please remove these cards from this reading, because I swear to God, I do. I swear on my father's grave, I swear, there's something you were supposed to learn from whatever it is you have regret about, whatever it is you're disappointed in, whatever it is. Okay? It doesn't have to be the soulmate connection, but for a lot of you it is. There's something you were supposed to learn that carries you, that really makes this, future important. Okay? Happen. Better. More special. It's the Knight of Cups. Bookending the Six of Wands. There is, and I see it here with the Lovers. For a lot of you, this is Steve's love tarot, not Steve's career tarot. So I'm pulling in kind of love frequencies here for these readings. There is a big love waiting for you. I can't say if it's your twin flame deep soul connection you've been watching readings on, or if it's someone else, or if it's another soulmate coming your way. It is a soulmate. It's a general reading, so I can't say for sure for you in particular. But I can say, please watch this reading a few times. Listen to everything I said. You've got to remove these two cards. There's something. It could be way deep down inside you. Way down inside, as Led Zeppelin sang in Whole Lotta Love. Way down inside. That's cock-blocking this Ace of Wands, this Wheel of Fortune turning, and this Knight of Cups coming to you. The energy's already set. Your destiny is already set. You're on the right path, but before you go off the path, the universe hits the pause button because of this. And what you're creating is repellent with any kind of disappointment. Work past it. It's okay. Think of it like the stages of grief, like I said, when somebody dies. Right? There's the stages of grief. There's anger. There's denial. There's all that kind of stuff that we go through. Each one passes, and then there's acknowledgement, and we let go. Right? It's that kind of it's that kind of thing. Once you acknowledge every lesson, but it's about the lessons. Once you acknowledge, the card of the student. And it's got a rainbow on it here. There's a rainbow here. There's a rainbow here. There's a rainbow here. A lot of these cards have fucking rainbows on them, even this one. And it's about the lessons. And what's interesting here, while these two are bookending, obviously victory after a long battle, transformation, Knight of Cups, some fabulous, fabulous energy on that Knight of Cups, love coming your way. This page is crossing the High Priestess. The lesson, as a hint from the universe, is in your soul. It's not necessarily a ego-based or brain lesson. A lot of you, this tells me that a lot of you, you've learned the lesson in the soul, but your ego is hurt. Somebody didn't come to, not all of you, but for some of you, you've learned the lesson in the soul, but you're still, this is ego energy. This disappointment, it's swords, it's in the brain. Your ego is hurt, right? You got them rainbows and unicorns in your pants and all that. Why wouldn't they want that? Right? I don't know. Who cares? Fuck them if they don't. Who gives a fuck if they don't? You take the lesson from it, and something else, universe will fill that void with something better. Right? Manifest. Ask the universe. Fine, I've learned my lessons, universe. I want this person, if they smarten up, or something better. And you'll get, it's right here. Look at this fucking row. Again, the positions matter. Look at it. Your destiny's jammed up until you learn the lesson, but the energy is set. The love geese are in the air. This row right here, if you follow all that. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. Shit, doesn't get much better than that. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to throw one card. One card, that's it. That's all I'm throwing. What else do you want to tell them, universe? What else do you want to tell this person? And I know some of you are going to watch this. It could be future influence for you, for a handful of you. But also, I know some of you are going to watch this and you're going to go, that's definitely not me, Steve. I've let it go. I have. I'm telling you right now, just make sure. Dig deep and find out. Ask yourself. Be honest with yourself. Okay? That you're just leaving the door open. That you're not hanging on to any negative energy, shall we say. Because that'll mean there's still, that'll be a sign that there's still a lesson that you didn't get from it. Okay? There's still a lesson. You got to find it. Alright? But the only way you do that is to be honest with yourself. And some people have a hard time with that. They do. Some people... It's the Magician. I love it. One card he throws, it's the Magician. And at the bottom of the deck, I'll give you the Crossing card because it's where we started. After all that shuffling, the Eight of Cups came back. It's an important message. Some of you fear, and it's, look, it repeated. Some of you fear that if you walk away from something and you let it go completely, you walk away from your happiness. That's wrong. It's complete transformation. It's complete change. And this card right here, this is lead into gold. You should have learned from whatever this is that I'm pulling on. It's going to vary for all of you. You should have learned some important lessons that cause some major transformations in your life. Major transformations within your soul and your ego. Okay? As well. Important in the soul, of course. Major transformations of any kind bring major things. Wheel of Fortune, that's pretty major. Ace of Wands, that's pretty major. Knight of Cups, that's pretty fucking awesome. It is. Especially with a Six of Wands crossing it, basically. Or with it crossing a Six of Wands like that. That's nice. That's very nice. Alright, that's your reading. I hope this reading was helpful. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. Dig deep. For those of you in denial that this might not be you, or you're sure, you're convinced, even if you're convinced it's not, and you're not in denial, please dig deep and make sure, because this energy's showing up. And again, look at all the cards I threw. I still just need to remove these, and it's a beautiful reading. Honest to God. That's the God's honest truth. It didn't change with every card I threw. Okay? So there's something there. It's in the energy, or it wouldn't have shown up in these key positions. Alright, that's your reading. I hope this reading was helpful. If I help one person today, especially with these Is This You readings, then I've done my job, karmically speaking anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Alright, good luck.